just think you should tell them Santa Claus is not real. I feel like it's been too...
Yeah. Well, I really want to get that kid older and then pull the rug out, like, hardcore.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Like
what else?
What's that?
No, go on.
Like 35 or something like that.
Oh, wow.
And really stage, like, something elaborate to where, like, we'll actually maybe take a trip to the North Pole.
Oh, wow. Like, you're going to meet Santa this year.
Yeah.
But it's going to be one of the harshest climbs on Earth.
I'll just show them, like, an explorer's dead body or something like that.
Right,
So,
which will be there.
Yeah.
And you're going to be able to, like, this is the last guy who messed with Santa.
Hey, guys.
Huh?
Hey, guys. We're live.
Welcome once again.
Yeah, I know.
To the... What else haven't you told your kid? Does he know about you and your life?
That I was Santa Claus.
Yeah, before Tim Allen murdered you.
That's right.
Welcome to the Jackbox Thursday Blursday stream once again.
Hello.
This is the last Blursday of the year.
That's right.
We're going to be back hard and strong next year.
Oh.
I could see something cooking in your eyes there, and I'm like, what are the words about to come out? And hard and strong, or what came out?
Well, here's the thing. That came to my mind, then I'm like, not that. And then I saw you're a little bit excited to hear it, and I'm like, well, let's just go with it. And then Brooke was like, real not into it. Understandably so. But this is the last one of the year.
That's right.
And if you haven't gotten the Jackbox Party Pack 5 for your Christmas or New Year's celebration,
then well, I don't know what you're doing with your life, honestly.
Yeah.
That's
Now's the
recommend it.
time.
yeah.
there's no better time except for maybe a different time too. But
And you don't want to be the person that's waiting for stuff to download right when everyone's like
Yeah.
in the
Yeah.
mood to play a game.
yeah,
That's
everyone's
no fun.
like kind of tipsy and eating too many cookies, and you're like, no, guys, stay focused. It'll be fun.
They're like, you said 5 minutes.
Yeah.
And you're like, I did, but it's only been 4 minutes and 30 seconds.
And then you're
Like,
going to angrily tweet at us when really the monster was you all along.
Yeah, exactly.
We thought it would be fun to play some Drawful 2 today.
That's right.
So why not just get right into it, right?
Yeah. I am going to put the code in the Discord shortly.
Let's put the code in the Discord, and first come, first serve. And I'm going to sit out and just let those crazy
We'll
fans
just
play.
See what people can do here.
Oh, Kaloo Kalay. All right. Wait for people to draw
yeah,
their-
but if you're playing Jackbox games this holiday season, tweet it out. Show us some pictures. We want to
Yeah.
see that stuff. So I know this is the time of the year for Jackbox games. So.
Yeah. I feel like we should do. The great thing is, like, if this were this time last year, I would
Yeah.
say we should do a post of the best pictures that people send to us over Christmas, and do like some great, like, hey, look at all this. But then I wouldn't say that because I would go, oh, I'm gonna have to do that. But now I can say it, and maybe Brooke will do it.
Oh, yeah. We should really promise things.
Yeah, totally. Because it's not like I've written all the posts already for the rest of the year or anything.
All right, we're waiting on Moose to finish his drawing, and then we can hit everybody's in.
Yeah.
And there he goes.
Oh,
All right.
And predictably, it was a moose.
So VIP, hit everybody's in, and the game will magically start. Boom. Hey everybody, who's in the chat?
Right
Hey
Ash is
Yosef, hey
here.
Right Ash.
I love it when there's
Cody.
a full crew. It makes me feel popular. Let's do this thing.
Brooke puts the pre in
I
prepared.
sent a prompt to each of your devices.
Right, Ash.
Yeah.
Weird stuff. Like
You have no
small
idea.
limo
You should see all my
or
spreadsheets, right, Ash?
Yeah.
Draw a picture on your device that would have that title. And when you're done, hit send. You'll get points for each player.
Yeah,
that
I'm
can
interested
correctly guess your
to
title.
see
So,
how Party Pack 5
to it.
goes with the big family gatherings this year. I feel like
Have you
there's-
played it with your family yet?
Not yet. Probably will over the holidays, see what's going on. So,
Cool.
yeah. I know, like, I think the last time we played, because we didn't really have the chance to gather as much last year, we played Faking It a couple years ago. And I think I've told this story before. My wife, she is the faker. All you have to do is look around the room, and like buckets of sweat just immediately start pouring out of her head. And like she'll be like, "No, I'm playing it cool." It's like you are perspiring.
Right. I know. I've seen the prompts.
It's like, no,
No, I have.
clearly not
I
the
ate 8
faker.
steaks today.
Slosh.
Oh, one of my favorite games of Faking It was when Allard legitimately convinced us he'd eaten 10 steaks that week.
Oh
month.
yeah.
He's like, I'm on a weird diet.
I think it was TwitchCon that year when it came out. We played with I think a lady from Twitch, And she wrote like a crazy number for like how many steaks she'd had that week. And it was like 14. And I was like, busted. And she was not. She's like, no, I eat like a lot of steak. And it's like, oh, well, I apologize.
Like right before you've been like, someone would have to be crazy to do that. Your lifestyle would be insane. You'd be a monster.
She did like clutch her heart a lot during the games. I was like, oh, okay.
What are we looking at here? So this is, I can see a happy lion man, maybe?
Oh, yeah. Or, I don't know. It looks like he's someone growing a lot of ears.
Yeah. Well, and which is awkward because often in your teen years, you'll grow a few extra ears.
Yeah, yeah.
And if you're in the wrong place, your peers will make fun of you.
Don't pop them. You'll scar
You're
yourself.
just going to be, it's going to be worse later. And it's going to get all inflamed.
Yeah. I like to just let the ears just slowly shrivel up.
You ever put some astringent on there?
Oh, yeah.
Hard to hear, though, huh?
One of them is the real title.
George Spelvin, I feel like this is not the first time you've been unable to connect to socket service. What kind of VPN are you on, George? I don't know. Clear your cache. Make sure you're allowing cookies.
God, forever, Bigfoot, bearded son, some of the beard, happy hairy son, amazingly bearded, beads around your face, and cotton ball head.
I like Happy Harry Son. It's me, Happy Harryson.
Beads? Oh, man.
Right, Ash says, my favorite fake in a moment was saying I went to the gym 3 times in a week when maybe that is my lifetime maximum. Oh, I love that his lie was that he went to the gym but only got smoothies. Good.
Nice guess.
Yeah, a lot of good faking it stories.
No.
Sorry, Kim Philby. Oh, good for you, Kim Philby.
No.
Harry Son.
Zacharias, when you all debuted Faking It, it was hilarious. When Alan was the faker in the last round, he'd put Willy Wonka on the non-faker prompt. A movie you'd watch
to get
romantic. I
romantic.
forgot about
That's right.
that. Yeah.
Right. Well, you know, there's some. It depends on what you're into, I guess.
Yeah.
That's pretty good.
Let's take a look at our next drawing.
Oh, I like this drawing.
Oh, man, that is.
I didn't mean to interrupt your singing. I just like the drawing.
That's like the clown version of Mr. Pig, I feel like.
Mr. Clown. I'm still trying to fix this chat because it doesn't scroll automatically. Gobstoppers are arousing, says Lemon.
Oh, Lemon.
Oh, Lemon.
Is Stod here?
I didn't see Stud.
Okay. I totally asked him a question about a game show on Twitter, and he hasn't responded because I think it's too controversial.
Oh, I didn't see this yet.
I'll tell you about it after, but it's basically a theory I have about the behind the scenes. And he didn't reply. I'm like, did I get it right?
You're like, here's who I think's having sex on Nickelodeon. I was like, that's not appropriate.
It's an unrelated show to him. He just happens to potentially know. But yeah.
I bet Stod knows all the gossip. Killer Dino Egg, clown wearing mask, a clown with ketchup on his face, ketchup clown, clown with a face mask, happy clown, Poca Bozo, which I like, and windblown clown. It's Cloud from Final Fantasy. That's clearly the case. Oh, George Spelvin. I wish you were still having a socket error, George.
Cinco Mustang is here on YouTube. Hello.
Hey, Cinco. We're not doing Jack now. We're doing Drawful. We have achieved so much out of 2018. You're right, M3 times.
Yeah, this is our final stream of 2018. We'll be back, I believe, January 3rd, something like that.
I'll be back in the office January. Will you be here January 3rd?
Yeah.
Then, Brooke, are you here January 3rd?
Yes, I am.
Then I think we should stream then.
I am indeed. Why not?
Yeah, it'll probably. I bet it'll still be a little bit of a lazy day at the office at that point.
Yeah.
That makes for a good stream.
Yes.
I think.
After the Christmas break, we really don't get going again until March, so.
Yeah.
It's, man, so many naps.
So many. Well, that's because you insist that you hibernate for the first quarter.
Oh, yeah.
The first fiscal quarter,
You
you
know
just
how
are
much
in
money I save on groceries?
Well, you're costing us so much money because you wake up and eat all our groceries.
Oh, that's true.
to pack on the pounds for the rest of the year.
Just an emaciated horde.
Yeah. You crawl out of the Twitch room with a long beard.
Where's the beef jerky?
Where's my pot marked honey?
Come on, typing time is almost up.
Warren, eat your own. Do this at home.
No. No.
No.
And here are your
Fair enough.
Cut timber, paintball game, feeling sick about golf, mini golf face off,
Stod.
armies of motion, mini golf, emoji dodgeball. Stod's here.
We were just
Happy holidays, Stod.
Yeah.
We were just putting some hardcore questions to you that Warren apparently put on Twitter.
Oh.
One of my favorite things about the censor in Drawful 2 is how sad the owl gets because of the trolls. Yeah. You don't want to ruin the fun.
Let's see what people
Back at the
picked.
goo.
Happy
Happy
Florida days. Sure.
Yeah.
Mini golf face off.
Yeah, I wonder how many family gatherings will be enhanced or ruined by Madversity.
Yeah. Well, I have to think that you're going to learn some things about, much like Quiplash.
Yeah,
You're going to
yeah.
learn some things about relatives you didn't know.
Yeah,
And the great thing is there are a lot of relatives you have beef that goes unacknowledged.
that's true.
Like, uncles and brothers and cousins who don't, who are like civil enough to each other.
Yeah,
But
yeah.
there was an incident. And I feel like that could come out in Adversity, which I want.
You know what? We're
Harmonies
really just
of emotion.
healing rifts. That's what we're doing.
Yeah, or widening them, as long as we're affecting the riffs.
Oh, Stott says he has an answer for me. It's dumb. It's also one of those things, like, I kind of feel like I put you in a little bit of a spot because it is like a...
It is a girl owl.
Yeah.
Junior
Let's take a
rep.
look
Sorry.
at our
No. It's just it's basically an inside baseball type question about game shows. And I'm like, well, you may not be at liberty to say, so...
Or we're just going to have to drink with Stott again. And maybe
That's-
he'll
well,
say
that's
after a
more-
couple of drinks.
That's actually, like, I wish I had thought of it because I've had this question in my head for a while. When I saw him in
Yeah.
California, that's when I should have asked him. Yeah.
You were like, how do babies... Oh, never mind. I'll ask you later. They're fighting a pudding monster, I think.
Zacharias, Madversity was fun with my family. We had a great sense of humor.
Here are your
for it.
choices.
Good.
Harpy, you're probably going to get Pack 5 for Christmas. That's great.
Yeah,
It's
that's
a great Christmas present because the whole family can enjoy it. We are somewhat incumbent upon... we work here. We advertise the games, right?
Yeah.
And sometimes we do
Oh,
it
do you
in...
think? I don't know that we really advertise
Well,
our games.
no, we're not- I
We're
don't
very
s-
subtle about it, I think.
To be clear,
So-
I'm not saying we're doing a good job. And sometimes we do it in an over-the-top way as a joke.
Well, see, I don't know. I feel like we could probably go further.
Yeah.
I don't- Your point.
My point was I really legitimately feel like it's a great Christmas present.
Oh, yeah.
And
No, say that a couple more times.
Ugh, it's just so honest. Most of the time, I'm not being honest. I hate the games.
It's honestly the only present you can give that everyone will like.
Yeah.
You can find
Yeah.
fault with any other present. You cannot
Yeah.
find a single problem
Yep.
with any of our games.
Honestly, and I mean, it's 5 games. There's going to be one your family likes.
Like, even if you just gave, like, say, a gift card. Well, maybe you get a gift card to the wrong place.
Yeah.
So you're like, okay, well, cash. Cash has to be, like,
Trader
universal.
Joe's.
What's wrong with Trader Joe's?
I don't shop there. They don't have real
everyone,
Oreos.
Trader Joe's is a delightful establishment.
Yeah, they're paying for Warren to say that. I own Fifth Dimension.
Oh,
Junior.
wow.
Attacking the blob.
Harpy the Owl. Sadly, my family is very small, so I'm probably going to play by myself. Well,
Well, there's some
Make 'em.
single-player games in there, too. Except Zeeple. You know what? Zeeple Dome is fun for the whole family.
it is. Do, do, do.
Nice streak, not Godzilla.
Doing well.
My family has played Jack, but we haven't, with my family, dove into any other games yet. So
Gotcha.
I'm hoping we have some time, because I think it'd be really fun. My family, I think, will, split the room.
Yeah. I feel like with my in-laws, Drawful's always a big hit, both of them. We like faking it. I'm trying to think. TKO went over pretty well too, so I wonder how Patently Stupid would potentially go. Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah.
I feel like that's about their speed, so yeah.
Yeah. I feel like, you know, if you really want to go all out this year, you could get your bud the Jackbox Quint Pack.
Okay.
Get all of the games we've produced in the Party Pack series.
That's available right now at Trader Joe's.
At Trader. Oh, damn it! I don't have a gift card.
Did you guys just wake up and say, "I want to do some marketing today"?
Yeah.
We're just
for
trying
something I get no benefit from.
This is our gift to you, Brooke. We'll do the marketing today. Aren't we doing a great job?
Oh, I'm just gonna take a nap over here.
Fine, I'll stop. I was thinking about my games of the year because I was just for my own edification. I put it on Twitter as well.
Oh, I saw that. Yeah.
But I forgot how much. See, this is why we only talk about Jackbox games. That's the only thing we agree on.
You had God of War as your number one, right?
Yeah, which I forgot how much I enjoyed.
Okay. I haven't played it. So yeah.
I think you'd really like it. Do you have a PlayStation or no?
PlayStation.
Yeah, so I think you'd like it.
Okay. Is that PlayStation specific?
Yeah.
Okay.
It's only on PlayStation.
Gotcha. PlayStation, featuring God of War.
And, wait, now also featuring the Jackbox Quint Pack.
What?
For a mere $160.
That's right.
You can get both of those titles.
Yeah, in fact, if you're purchasing God of War, you have to buy the Jackbox Party Pack 5. They complement each other so well.
Yeah, they really do. I want to see Kratos play Jackbox with his son. It was not obvious by the drawing!
So now in this one, Kratos is in, like, Scandinavia, right?
He's in Norse mythology, yeah.
Okay. That makes sense.
Well, they do explain it.
Sort of. Just cause.
Yeah. No, he killed all those gods, and then he's like, I'm never going to have... No, well, see, Thor's... No. He killed all the Greek gods.
Oh, gotcha. Well, yeah.
Then he goes through, like, a portal, and he's like, well, no one knows me here. I'm going to play it cool.
Yeah.
But then he starts getting into some trouble.
Not a bunch of Greek blood on me, guys.
Let's just say it doesn't go as you planned.
Chris Alberti, hey, how's it going over on Mixer?
Hey, Mixer.
Thanks for the host, yeah.
Yeah, thanks, Chris. We definitely are trying to... Red Dead 2 sucks. Ben's just a troll. We definitely... I was distracted by Ben's terrible take. We're trying to get more people on Mixer, so I'm glad people are watching. Mixer.
Yeah.
Hey, Chris, thank you.
Ryan, that happens to me every day.
What? Distracted by Ben's bad take? Yeah. Yeah. You know, we can mute him on social media, but we can't mute him in real life, right?
What a shame.
Love
Had to
you,
get
Ben.
my Bentelman burn in for the day.
Yeah, well, see, you're in direct competition with Brooke Army.
Correct.
Yeah.
But is it really a competition?
Right, no, because Brooke Army takes it.
Trying to figure out what's going on in this drawing here.
Yeah, this is sort of like... It's like a weird occult ritual, maybe? Pagan Foursquare is a great guess! Christian gymnasts?
Dark Bendover, are you playing too? No, right now we are letting people play.
Yeah, we're just letting people play. Who in your team has spent too much time playing Spider-Man? And both of us, I think.
Yeah, we finished it. Yeah.
Yeah.
But I haven't done any of the DLC.
I did the first one. I liked it quite a bit. And now, having just... Oh, dancing in a church.
Okay.
I see it now. Having just seen Into the Spider-Verse. Have you seen it yet?
I have not.
I really think you'd like it.
Okay.
I really want to go back to that
Does
game
that have
now.
Spider-Man in it?
No.
Okay.
No. He's been banned.
That seems
from
like
media.
a wasted opportunity.
Seems like an
there,
oversight,
yeah.
huh?
Yeah.
But it's just about someone going into a universe where everything is made of spiders, and it's just 90 minutes of screaming. Yeah, they hate it. No, it's really good. I posted this on Twitter as well, but I was in a Walgreens trying to get my prescription. And this is just my stand-up now. And I saw a Miles Morales from the movie action figure. I was like,
I saw
that's
that.
cool.
Yeah,
and it said Kid Arachnid, and I was like, I don't remember that being what they call him in the movie.
Well, even in the comic books, yeah.
No. But anyway.
Hi, Eagle Falcon. Yeah. Thanks for stopping by.
Winding Place 09 on Mixer. Hello.
Also, our other big night coming up will be New Year's Eve. That's when you really want to have Party Pack available. So yeah, any of them.
That's, I almost think, a better time to do it because there's a lot less built-in tradition.
Yeah.
It's like, well, I guess we're going to drink until midnight and then after.
That's true.
So you might want to be playing some video games during that.
How many people feel free to say so in the chat. How many people like still like go out and do something big? Are you more of like a homebody? Because like I don't do
Here are your picks.
crap anymore.
I haven't done anything for the last maybe 2 of the years.
Yeah.
This year I was like, is somebody doing something? And I have a friend ended up deciding she was going to do a dinner party, so I'm going to go to
okay.
that. So
That's
that'll be a
good.
nice like low-key thing.
Yeah.
Ooh, is it an elegant dinner party?
Yes, I'm going to wear the fanciest hat. And she'll open the door and I'll be like, hello!
I was ridiculously sick last year with like one of 9 viruses brought home from the daycare.
Oh, yeah.
And so I think I was asleep by like 9:30.
It was a usual suspect situation where you had to find which virus
Exactly.
really did it.
Yeah. And then it was like the influenza who limped away.
Yeah,
so,
and you were like, wait a minute.
and then before that, I feel like we just kind of got to a point where we would cook dinner at home, and then some people would come over once in a while and hang out till like 1 or so, or we would go meet people at a bar, more in our neighborhood. But people in Chicago just tell you going downtown is like the worst on New Year's Eve. It's terrible. I think the last time we went downtown, we got home around 5 in the morning, and we left whatever the shindig was at like 2:30. Just because you can't get a train, it's really hard to get a cab. And I think we crammed into the red line, and just every stop took forever to get the people off, and there'd be a whole new crowd of people getting on. What I'm saying is,
Leaving
no
the
way.
house is for suckers.
Exactly.
The one that I just absolutely don't do and won't do is St. Patrick's Day.
Oh, yeah.
I am
yeah.
in the house. It is
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
legitimately dangerous out there on St. Patrick's Day.
You know, a good place to go on St. Patrick's Day, Greektown.
Really?
Yeah.
Because they don't celebrate anything.
Exactly. Yeah, it's just a normal night down there. So,
I
yeah.
should go there.
I think I've been to Greektown 3 or 4 times on St. Patrick's Day now. It's nice.
Stott said he's hanging out with his friends in Boston. That's cool.
Oh, cool.
I'm roasting another full pig with my dad, says M3 times. That's a good time.
Nice. I mean, don't insult it too much. What?
Hey.
And here
So this pig has a drinking Is this how a roast goes?
Yeah, pretty much.
Okay. Hey, Tessie.
We got stepping on the grass, a thick carpet, barefoot in the grass, barefoot on grass, large but also small,
Large but also small.
bunion puddle. Put your foot down and mode cankles.
Mode cankles. I like bunion puddle.
and
That's how the
here are
people of
your
Minnesota knew that Paul Bunyan existed.
Did you see that bunion puddle?
Another bunion puddle.
That's just a stream, sir. No, it's a bunion
No,
puddle.
why does it taste like urine?
Well, because you peed in it.
Hi, Tessie. Good to see you. Well, in the chat anyways.
Oh,
Brooke, are you doing anything for New Year's?
I was just going to ask that.
Well, I feel like I get the credit.
And I,
Hanging with a small group of buds.
Cool.
Not going out though.
yeah.
We've become homebodies, but together
That's
Good.
good. That's
in
good.
a nice way.
So they're coming to you?
I'm going to
Okay.
them. I guess I technically am going
I
out,
think it still counts, but
but to a home, not out.
right, you're finally going to a home.
Yes,
Here we go.
it's been overdue.
Yeah.
Kim Philby.
Well
with a
done, Kim
win.
Philby.
Nicely done.
Who gets the likes? Dr. Field with the likes. Well done. Oh, sorry, no. Mark 313 with the likes.
Nice.
Well done. Shall we do some Post-its?
Yeah, let's check this out. I already mentioned this one. There's not going to be a stream next week. We will be back on January 3rd.
Yes, January 3rd. We'll have Tales of Our Debauchery that occurred over the holidays.
That's right.
I probably will smooch a Santa or two and tell you all about it.
I don't know if we need to know about that.
I'm going to tell you about it. Possibly with
I'll just
pictures.
listen to the police channel.
Yeah, just listen to it. Yeah, you'll bound to hear about my antics one way or another.
Yeah, maybe do one that can make us some money.
Yeah, the Jackbox Party Pack 3 and Drawful 2, the game that we just played, are both on sale for the Nintendo Switch right now. So
yeah.
get them for cheap.
See, Switch is a good one to have, I feel like, this time of year, especially if you're
Yes.
going to a party, you can take it to someone's house.
Yes, for sure.
Yeah.
And if you want to hole up and not interact with your family at all, the Switch is great. And you can
Yep.
play some one-player You Don't Know Jack and just
Yep.
hang out. It's
true,
or
that's
one-player
true.
Murder Party, I guess. And other games.
Yes.
I guess. Are we saving this last one for the
Yeah,
finale?
we'll hold off on it.
Okay. Do you want to just play Drawful again?
Yeah,
I like
why
that.
not?
Okay. So we'll just put the code in Discord whenever Brooke is ready.
Do-
What else? I don't know. I'm I'm ready for the holidays. I'm ready for White
yeah.
Christmas, the movie.
Do you like that movie?
Yeah, I do.
Oh,
Do you?
Okay. Next on it.
Really?
Yeah.
It's been a Christmas tradition for our family for so long that I'm, somewhat
That
Stockholm
part I
syndromed
get.
in.
Yeah.
But I like finding the little weird things about it. Like, my family always, talks about how weird it is that he, the way Bing Crosby's like, get me the New York operator. That with a commanding sort of.
Yeah.
Or, the little, weird things that Danny Kaye is doing in the background of scenes.
Yeah.
But
I guess it's one of those movies that I was aware of it for a very long time, and I didn't see it till, say, 4 or 5 years ago. So, that, there's no nostalgia for me.
I understand.
At all.
That's like me and the Goonies. Because I didn't see the Goonies till recently.
Son of a...
Son of a...
No, that's just it. I feel like there's a lot of things, if you missed them in the 80s, 90s, or 2000s, and you're just now getting to them, you're probably going to be like, yeah, that's fine.
Yeah.
It's okay. But the fact that you didn't live it in the moment is, although I don't know, I feel like that's the problem with a lot of pop culture these days, and why people are always remaking stuff. Remember how awesome it was? It's it wasn't that awesome.
No.
Yeah. You enjoyed watching it when you're 12. Yeah.
Well, we've now gone into the stage, which I think is interesting, where we're making new movies that use the same name, have nothing to do with the movies, like the new Jumanji, which I hear was pretty good.
I heard
but they were
was,
just maybe people will see it because it's called Jumanji.
Yeah.
I don't know.
I mean, it's smart to do, so yeah.
It's not. Yeah, I guess it is. Bye, Lemon.
See ya.
What will be in Party Pack 6? Well, if we knew, we couldn't tell you. It'd be too early.
That's true.
But we don't. No, we certainly don't know all of them. We have some ideas about them.
We don't know what the hell we're doing.
We don't know what we're doing. It's awful. All right. Well, if Dancer Mod doesn't finish their drawing, we're gonna start here in a second. Hurry up, Dancer.
I feel like I talked about this around Halloween, how I watched the movie Arachnophobia, and I think I saw it when I was 12, and I was like, that was a good movie. And for whatever reason, I never saw it after that. And then I watched it about 2 months ago. I was like, that is not a good movie.
It's not good. It's not great.
No, there's so much that could have been done in that movie, and then you're watching it, oh, that's a missed opportunity, and so's that.
Yeah, I feel like there are moments of it that are great, and the idea of it is great.
Oh, totally, yeah.
And then, but when you watch it, you're like, oh, this doesn't really hang together at all as a movie.
Yeah.
John Goodman's great.
Yeah.
And that's about what it is.
That's also one thing too. John Goodman wasn't really a star in that movie, so it was fun to watch him really do some crazy stuff. Because you could tell he was trying to make it big. Whereas I feel like some actors who maybe are already established may not have had that much fun with that role.
Yeah. Well, yeah, right. He wanted to do something different. Is that what you're saying?
Yeah, because it's I'm trying to make my steak. So I think
totally.
Roseanne had maybe just started when that movie came out. Something like that. Yeah.
All right, Dancer's had enough time. Whoever the VIP is here, go ahead and hit everybody's in.
Started up.
Let's start this shindig. Dancer gets an owl.
Well,
Dancer did get in
Oh,
again.
nice.
Drawful. I love it when there's a full crew.
That's a haggard-looking owl.
Let's get away from that.
Needs a nap.
All right. If you look
Jumanji
at
is connected to the first
right
bit
now,
tenuously.
you
Okay,
see a
but
secret
it's pretty
just
different.
for you. Something kind of weird.
Because I think I like that about Spider-Man.
What we do in the
How
shadows.
when I
Draw a
first
picture
started
of your
playing
device
it,
that would have
I was
that
like, oh, this
text.
is
And when you're
basically
done,
the
hit
PS2
send. You'll get
Spider-Man
points for each player that can correctly
game.
guess your
Mhm.
title.
Spider-Man.
So,
Well, I guess Spider-Man
go.
2,
Do
right?
it.
Yeah. And I was like, oh, I'm fine with that because that was a fun game. If they can just even improve the map and some few things, that's fine. But then really quick, it's well, no, this is a much more superior game. And
Yeah.
even though it even has the Batman fighting style.
Yeah, I even thought that it got knocked too much for that because I think it's not even that similar.
It's pretty much. Okay.
Okay, so Brooke is saying there are some technical difficulties happening and we need to restart, which is not great. I'm sorry, folks. But apparently there is we're experiencing some server-side issues, I think.
Boom.
Do you want to close the whole thing and close the whole pack and go match to make sure? Sorry, everybody.
I was talking about Spider-Man.
Yeah, sorry, folks. We'll get this one started again quick.
Junior struck. Right now I'm thinking a Big Trouble in Little China remake is coming. Yeah, it could be.
I've heard that, and I've heard The Rock, and I'm like, yeah, okay.
Yeah, that would be all right.
Yeah.
Yeah. That was another movie, too. I was late to the party.
I was going to say
one.
the same thing.
And I was like, oh, it's fine.
Yeah, I feel the same way.
Yeah.
But I also saw it when I was very tired at like 2 in the morning, so I should probably
gotcha.
see it again.
Yeah. You should have really not come off your shifts at the down the docks.
It was,
and watch movies.
I went home from the morgue. I'm like, I've seen a lot today. How can I relax? And I was like, I could watch, oh, it'd be so funny if I remember the name, wouldn't it? Night Shift? What's that movie where they run a brothel out of a morgue?
Oh, yeah, I think that's Night Shift.
Night Shift?
With Batman.
Michael Keaton and Henry Winkler.
Yeah. I think that's Night Shift.
Okay.
Yeah.
I was like, I could watch Night Shift or I could watch this. Oh, it's funny. Okay, so we'll put the new code in Discord. Anyway, that's how that story went.
Thanks, Tessie. I hope you have a wonderful Christmas, Happy New Year as well. So.
We love you, Tessie. Do.
All right, we're back in business.
Back in business.
Wouldn't be a 2018 stream without needing to restart something.
I know. Will 2019 be the year of not restarting our games?
Yeah,
Okay. Brooke has confidence.
sure.
So what were your other top 5 games that you mentioned? Because you had God of War 1.
God of War was
Red
number
Dead.
1. I believe Spider-Man might have been number 2.
Yeah.
Red Dead at 3. Hitman 2 is great.
Oh, that's right. Yeah.
I almost think it might jump up the list, but I haven't played enough of it yet, but it's great.
Okay.
My only knock on it, if there is one, is that it's very much like Hitman 1.
Gotcha.
Not a lot different.
Yeah.
And Subnautica, which is such a great game. And it was
right.
free. I tweeted about it. It was free somewhere. It might be
Oh,
in the
that's
Epic
right.
Store.
Yeah.
But it's like you crash land on a planet from a spaceship. You have only your little life rescue pod and the resources within it. And you have to collect other resources to survive. So it's sort of like a survival game, but you're building new technology with the resources you have with like this like replicator. And then, but it's not just a survival game. There's actually a narrative to it as well.
Gotcha.
And you start unfolding the sort of mysteries of the planet you're on, and it's pretty cool.
All right.
So I highly recommend if you haven't played Subnautica. It's really, it may be free, and if not, it's very cheap.
Cool.
And I think they did some DLC that I haven't even played that it's supposed to be really good. So.
Get your drawing in. Okay, perfect.
All right. Everybody's in.
3, 2, 1.
Thanks for bearing with us, folks.
Boom! It's Drawful time.
Becca DeGoo says, bet on Becca. Well, Becca, you see where you're biased, though, don't you?
Everybody, follow me.
That's a great line in Passenger
Oh,
Becca.
Becca, if I only had a sliver of your confidence, I could do wonders.
Draw, like cat inception, or
Are you staying up to watch the ball drop? Probably
draw
not.
a picture on
Or
your device that would have that.
If I
picture,
do,
and when
I'll
you're
probably be
done,
asleep 5 minutes
send.
after. So.
Sure.
You'll get points
Yeah.
for each player that can correctly guess your title.
Yeah, I mean,
So,
if we end up
have
watching it
fun.
at this little dinner thing I'm going to, but then this dinner is it might. I don't even know if the dinner's going to last till midnight. It's like going to be a very casual thing, so we'll see.
Everybody eat very slowly. We have to make this dinner last until midnight.
But it's all getting very cold.
I went to a very weird New Year's thing. Oh, man, that was probably like 10 years ago in Nashville. And we went to, I wish I could think of the name. It's like a steak place kind of off of the main drag downtown. And we got sat in the back room. It was like me and 4 or 5 college buddies and then our significant others. And we sat next to Vince Young, who was the quarterback of the Tennessee Titans at the time. So it was like him, and I wish I could remember. I knew the players at the time, like the offensive line.
Oh, you got Jimmy the Radiator.
God,
got,
don't bring him.
Big
Tom
Shoulders
Thomas.
Johnson. Yeah. Phil Flanken.
I think there actually was like a couple of like Pro Bowler type guys.
Bobby
there.
Quick.
Yeah. Bobby, oh, yeah, that's right. Bobby Quick. Oh, man, that plane accident was.
Oh, man, we lost so many good people.
But it was one of those things where we were so fixated on like that table where we're kind of like, oh, man, that's like so-and-so, and that's pretty cool, that we totally missed for like the first 10 minutes that at the table, like directly behind them was Little Richard.
What? Okay, this is totally on purpose.
Yeah.
Little Richard travels everywhere with the
With the
entire
Tennessee
roster of the
Titans.
Tennessee Titans to take.
Just to take the heat off.
Yeah.
It was, I think he's still alive.
Yes, I think he is.
Yeah. But it was just very weird. Kind of like, oh man, that's really cool. All right, you want to eat your steak? Little Richard. Oh, yeah. So.
You didn't know until he touched the hot plate and went, whoa!
Well, it wasn't even like a fancy place. It was like
Yeah.
a fairly normal, I don't know, just kind of restaurant. And it's like, yeah, so it was pretty cool.
That's funny.
And I think that gets back to, were we talking on stream recently about like what, oh no, we were at lunch and basically asking people like what you do in the, it was, so Vince Young was not a bust yet. But it was like right on the precipice. Basically he was highly touted
What does
coming
a
out of
bust
college.
mean?
So like if you get drafted high out of college and then you just don't really
And here are
pan
your
out.
choices.
I feel like he was
One
actually having an
real
okay season, but then like within a year, that was like it.
Okay.
Because this would have been like 2008, I think. So, anyways, what you do if you see a celebrity, like, and we were kind of having a discussion about famous people we've met and whether or not you actually approach them. I do not. Like,
Yeah,
No,
that's-
I would never.
yeah, yeah.
Are you saying that you wouldn't?
I would not.
Okay.
See what people
Yeah.
think.
I
Whatever.
probably wouldn't either, but I would regret it. I would feel like I was stupid for not doing it.
Yeah, I feel like I just leave them alone.
Yeah.
Brooke, who is somebody famous that you have like not approached?
I don't know that that's really happened.
Yeah.
I mean, I had a lot of trepidation about approaching like Magic Tavern folks when I started. 'Cause
really?
I was
Sure.
like,
Yeah.
oh,
Yeah.
I listened to these people.
How long, measured in minutes, was it until you realized we were all idiots who you had no reason to be afraid of?
26 seconds.
Okay, great. You're right. By saying minutes, I was overestimating.
Yeah, come on, Ryan.
Princess
Yeah.
of the Sky. That's the right one. Good job, Jonathan.
I mean, they made it pretty odd. Like, I can't believe nobody got that one.
Yeah, I'm trying to think. I know I was in the same, like I was within 5 feet of like Keith Olbermann. I went to see Book of Mormon in New York.
Do I like Keith Olbermann?
Type in a convincing
I don't know.
title.
I can't tell.
Yeah, he's kind of an asshole.
Right. He's
Yeah.
sort of a douche, even though I
Yeah,
agree
yeah,
with most
yeah.
of his politics.
Yeah, and it was one of those things where it was hot in the theater, and I remember I just needed to step and kind of get some air, but I didn't want to
Yeah.
like leave the theater. And he, I guess, was kind of doing the same thing. And it was one of those things where he could tell that I recognized him, and then he also, what I was inferring upon him was that he was having a thought of like, oh great, this
Yeah,
guy
yeah,
recognizes
yeah.
me. And now we're stuck within 5 feet of each other, and he's going to say something. I just feel like he was like waiting for me to say something so I could be like, please don't bother me.
Uh-huh.
And then I didn't bother him.
Fuck him.
And then he's getting mad. and
Yeah.
upset.
It's like,
Yeah.
Right as you left, as you were like leaving, you should have been like, big fan Anderson Cooper. Like, walked away.
You were great in the John Larroquette show.
You were great in the John Larroquette show. Wait, do you think he's John Larroquette?
Exactly, yeah.
I like telling John Larroquette he was good in the John Larroquette show. Okay. House of Darkly's in the stream. I tweeted about
Oh,
this.
yeah,
Right,
yeah,
Ash
those
just
are so
mentioned it. House of Darkly, and it was very kind to do a commission for me for the Jack
Yeah,
Team
very
gifts. Made plush number 4s that look so good.
Yeah.
Check out my Twitter if you're curious.
We got Bring the Book, Man in the Box, Me as a Book, Ordering Takeout, Happy Novel Character, Cat Litter Scoop, Bank Teller, and Bombshell. Yeah, the 4s turned out
here
so
are your
good.
picks.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, thank you very much for those.
Not knowing anything about plush, which is Anne's whole thing, I was like, I don't know, is this too hard to do? Like, if we can figure something else out.
Yeah.
And she was like, no, it's good, but there's so many corners on a 4. I'm like, yeah.
Yeah, go to our Twitter. Is it through yours or through Jackbox? But
I put it on my Twitter,
Yeah, totally,
but maybe Anne has it
check
on
out,
hers too. I don't
yeah,
know.
House of Darkly. Very nice, very nice.
Yes. And I'm glad they came in time before the new year as well to
Yeah.
show people.
I also sat next to Bill Corbett at the Mystery Science Theater, like reunion,
Oh.
not reunion, when they were debuting the new episode.
Yeah.
And he was sitting in a VIP thing, but I was sitting like non-VIP, but it was basically the width of an aisle of the music
Yeah,
box.
yeah, yeah.
And I didn't recognize him at first. I'm also very bad about recognizing
Up next.
celebrities in
Yeah.
public. My wife is like all over it. But,
Was that when he
yeah.
grew the beard though? 'Cause
Yeah.
I feel like,
Yeah,
it's
he's
hard
very
to
bushy,
recognize him
yeah.
right away.
Not saying anything about him. So he also
Well,
seems
also, Bill Corbett knows you're going to recognize him there.
exactly.
Like,
Yeah,
he's
yeah,
prepared
yeah.
already.
Yeah. But I even did the thing, she's like, oh, that's the guy from Rick Tracks. I was like, no,
Yeah,
it's
yeah,
not.
No.
Yeah, it is.
That's his evil twin. I saw on Twitter, so this did not happen to me, but Lin-Manuel posted something. Lin-Manuel Miranda, did you see that thing? I thought that was really cool.
Yeah.
Where somebody was having a text exchange about how they were right next to Lin-Manuel Miranda, and his wife was like, "Oh my God, he's great! Tell him how great Moana was for kids and everything." And so he just showed him the phone.
Yeah, that's fantastic.
Yeah, that was great. I mean, I know you know the story, but I was telling it again for the benefit of.
Oh yeah, for the benefit of me.
Yeah, because I just thought this guy's an idiot. Does he even remember a story he saw earlier?
We got doggy brutality, canine head, a black-eyed dog, punch the pup.
Punch wolf.
Ooh, oof dog, punch a dog, elephant rumble, punching puppies.
Punching puppies.
Yeah, I don't know. I feel like my thing with celebrities is, especially if I'm running into them, then they're probably just trying to do something normal. So
because
it's
they
like,
had to get through a gauntlet of lesser celebrities to get
exactly,
to you.
Yeah. I did get to say hi to Harold Ramis. That was really cool.
Oh, that's great. I would have loved to have met him.
Because I was working like the Chicago Improv Festival, and they were like honoring him, and like I was not bothering him, but I was like staff. I was like making sure people had to be where they needed to be, and like I think he just knew that I was working like the thing, and just walked. I was like, "Hey, yeah, how's it going? Yeah, thanks for everything." Yeah,
great.
and it was kind of like, "Oh, yeah, you know," because he's having been like an actor, so he's probably like, "Yeah, I had to do jobs like this." So,
that's nice because he knows you're working hard.
Exactly.
That's nice.
But I was like around him for like a full hour, just kind of like doing the thing of like just making sure everything's like walking around here.
Yeah,
I'm just walking around, and then so I thought that was really cool. I think he actually passed away just like 5 months later or something like that.
Yeah,
so
of a poisoned water.
Exactly.
Nobody could figure out who did it.
Now.
The closest I've been to like an A-list celebrity was Ashley Judd came to the movie theater I was working at. She was more A-list at the time.
Yeah.
And the only reason I had any interaction was she didn't want a cold water. She wanted one of the lukewarm waters that haven't been in the fridge.
Gotcha.
Ugh,
So
a
I
woman
had to
after my own heart.
Right. So I had to go get her one and hand it to her. And she was very lovely, very nice.
I don't think I've had a bad run-in really, except for, well, like I said, Keith Olbermann just seemed like a jerk, but...
But you really, to be fair, you had no interaction with Keith Olbermann. You just projected everything onto him.
But I also know how he interacts with people on Twitter and stuff like that. So it's like, so we got not political, your brother's hair, boy with straight hair, disgruntled husband, imp with a hobble, my distracted boyfriend, boyfriend
distracted
hair,
boyfriend.
brother.
That's pretty good. House of Darkly says, one time Harrison Ford saw the light of recognition in my eyes on the streets of New York City and immediately fled. That's because he thought you had figured out that he was the one who killed his wife and not the one-armed man.
Okay, who picked what?
So yeah, that's my kind of stance. I leave people alone, so.
That's fair. How do we have 73 people watching and 8 audience members, guys? HEQM, jump in and guess along.
Oh, I was at Lucasfilm's offices in San Francisco. Thought I saw George Lucas.
I thought you were going to say Jar Jar Binks.
No. George. I'm sure there was a Jar Jar Binks statue. My brain like almost went there.
Yeah.
George Lucas, and I lost it. But instead of approaching him, spoiler, it wasn't really him.
Oh, gotcha.
But I just awkwardly orbited this guy.
Yeah, that does
Enter
happen.
your titles now.
And he was probably like, what is that person doing?
That's great. Do you think, but I mean, if he was there, if he was at work, he
Yeah.
probably gets that.
Yeah, and he was just standing out in the open on the campus. And like, no, it can't
Maybe
be.
he was
It
trying to
can't
like
be.
pick up girls at pretending he was George Lucas.
I would hope not.
I mean,
Maybe
me
it
too.
would work. I don't know.
Me, George Lucas, director of American Graffiti. Maybe you've heard of it.
And here,
He also doesn't know many George Lucas movies. Did you ever watch? There's a great YouTube documentary that somebody linked me to. Who was it? I see it on Twitter. I don't know. Saved in the Edit. It's about the first Star Wars and how different it was, the first cut, and how the first cut was incomprehensible.
Wow.
I kind of tend to think the existing cut needs some work too,
Well,
but in terms of clarity, but how editors completely changed and saved the movie. It was so interesting.
That's cool. I like stuff like that. So, Opening a soup can, stone in a tin can, slightly open can of soup. Andy Warhol's lunch. I'm at soup, can of soup,
and
hard to open
here are your
can.
picks.
I'm at soup. That's my like political. I want like a in the vote for X font, but
Yeah.
I'm at soup.
I'm at soup. I was really hoping Brooke was going to be like, I thought I saw Jar Jar Binks, but then I sobered up or something.
That would be a better story.
Yeah. I thought I saw Jar Jar Binks, but it was just a snake in a trench coat.
I thought I saw Jar Jar Binks, but it was just myself in a mirror.
Isn't Jar Jar in all of us, though?
The Coaster Boy on YouTube. My aunt met a Nick Jonas at a country club. I'm assuming that's a typo, like that there's not multiple
It
Nick
meant
Jonas.
a Nick Jonas.
Yeah.
Junior JARC UK. Among the Jackbox offices, it is considered cheating to use a stylus in Drawful.
Yeah.
That's a house rule. Do what you want, but I feel like it's cheating.
It's also considered cheating to be an artist and,
Yes.
and have talent.
It's considered cheating to have talent as well.
My wife sees way more celebrities than I do, though. She's always catching like weird photos of people.
Yeah.
Because she travels a decent amount for work, so she's always in like New York or something. She's like, oh, I'm at this place. And well, she was actually in, I think, Savannah recently. And Danny McBride was like at the next table. So she's like, she doesn't bother people either. She's the person who's like slowly snaking a phone up from underneath the table, like to slyly catch a pic of them. So I have a very blurry picture of Danny McBride. It's like, yeah,
Here are
great.
your choices.
I also hope you like asked him to sign it, but like sign it on a piece of paper and then took a picture of it from a mile away.
Exactly, yeah. We have fall rain, rainy day and autumn, rainy weekend, rainy day forecast, fetid and mold, rain, spring, calendar arrows, snow day, rain in September.
This is Drawful 2 for anyone who's asking.
Yeah.
How many octopus coffee, etc. questions were done for Jack? I don't remember seeing any during TwitchCon. There are several. I want to say 30-ish. They come up kind of at random.
Yeah.
If you see one special question type during a game, it's unlikely that you'll see a different one as
Yeah.
well. We try to spread them out.
Come on.
I don't think I actually wrote any of those, but
you not?
what little bit I was able to write before moving on to Patently Stupid, I think I referenced Frankenstein a whole bunch.
Let's see what people picked.
Because I definitely wrote a Jack Attack, which has like Frankenstein's body or something in there. It's like where would you find me or something.
Right.
Yeah.
I think that maybe some of the Frankenstein stuff you wrote got turned into an octopus coffee Frankenstein question
Maybe
later.
so. Yeah. Because once I just released it in the
you were-
wild, I have no idea.
Yeah.
But it's just for whatever reason, there was like a lot of like good fact that just kept kind of coming back to Frankenstein, but not about Frankenstein. Like the rapper of Frankenstein was like
Yeah.
working well for some reason. So,
Yeah.
so I think I did the one something about like being drunk AF or something like that. Like,
Oh, that's definitely in there, yeah.
I think I had about 1 month of Jack before other things pulled me away. So,
Mm-hmm. I feel like you had a little more than that.
oh, it felt very long.
Felt like it. Well, you're just you're a producer, man. You can write a lot in a short amount of time.
Yeah, it's not particularly good, but
It's a great
good
time.
Lord.
No, it's all terrible. We probably won't have time for another game after this, but maybe we'll have time to look at the art thread.
I think there's only like one new thing
okay.
on the art thread.
Okay, we'll check it out. So that's one thing too. Fill up that art thread over.
Yeah, don't put
the
stuff in the
break.
art thread
Yeah.
right before the stream.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah.
put it in it, and that way we know there's stuff to look at.
Yeah. But now you have a couple weeks. Think of some good stuff. Think of
Mm-hmm.
some good erotic Mr. Pig poses.
And but if you haven't done it before, we're talking about hashtag Jackbox Stream on Twitter. That's what we
right.
look at to see stuff.
And here are your
All right,
choices.
we have holy water. They did surgery with grapes, pouring
did
marbles
sur-
in your face. Massive
They
shiver.
saved Hitler's grapes.
Spilling soda on my face. Face covered with sand. Salty face boy.
Salty-faced boy.
Pee in my eyes.
Somebody said pee in my eyes and it was misinterpreted, and this is what they got.
Do.
And
Thank you for your
here
time,
are your
Nipsey.
picks.
Nope. Good job, Agent Jones.
Made sense.
Just a reminder too, if you like Drawful too, like if you didn't already know this is a standalone game from our other party packs. Drawful, the original, is in Party Pack 1. Party Pack 1's pretty good. You get Drawful and Fibbage in there. But Drawful 2 is a standalone game the same year as Party Pack 3. So yeah.
And it's a great game.
Yeah.
It's on sale on the Switch right now.
That's right.
Face covered with sand. It's weird that the sand's coming out of a pitcher. I think that might be what confused people. But then again, how else do you dry it? So it's hard.
I like to keep a big flask of sand on my dinner table at all times.
You just take it out, like from your coat.
Exactly.
All right, let's do another one.
Do 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 do.
Want a Krite Spranberry.
Oh.
I'm trying to figure out what's going on in this one.
Yeah, this seems like to be some kind of weird, magical stream of some kind.
Yeah.
Emerging from
Wait, you think it's a stream?
a stream coming out of... No?
So is it like a row of fish coming out of the stream? Because it
Okay,
looks like a
here are
road.
your
Oh, okay. Well, I guess I see. Yeah, now that you say it.
Well, hey, you're crossing over that line of fish in the middle of the stream. That's a road, man.
Okay. Yeah. Fine. Everyone else agreed with you, but whatever.
So we got Starry Night Drive, Walk of Fame, Dry as a Bone, Highway to the Stars, Highway to Heaven, Road to the Stars, Midnight Road, Night Driving.
Have you tried making an app? We used to have an app for an early version of Jack, but
right, yeah.
we found that asking people to download an app was a barrier to entry that we wanted to eliminate.
Yeah.
And so now we just do everything on a browser.
That's right. Yeah, actually, is that app discontinued?
Yes.
Okay.
Jackpad is no longer a
And
thing.
here
Not
are your
Jackpad, the actual Jack game. That was like.
Oh, yeah. Well, the one that needed it is, yeah.
Oh,
you're
well,
talking
this
about?
one was like, no, it downloaded on your phone.
Oh, that's a
Yeah,
separate
yeah,
thing.
yeah.
And yes, also discontinued, I believe, yeah.
Not Highway to Heaven. Because that's actually the one I think I told the story before. It's like that's the one I downloaded, Road to the Stars.
Yeah.
That I downloaded and played as like a study for my packet when I'm applying here.
Oh, right. Yes, you did tell me that. That's right.
Here we go.
Big winner.
Yosef
takes it.
Nicely done.
Done, Yosef. We got the likes. We got the cat paw. EXM008. Thank you.
Very nice. All right.
Good game, guys.
Yeah, good stuff.
Well, let's see. You want to do our last
Yeah.
posted here? Last posted of 2018.
All right, all of our games are on sale in the Steam Winter Sale right now.
What?
You can
Heck
get them
yeah.
35 to 50% off for your PC, Mac, and Linux.
Wow.
Yeah,
That's all of the
very nice,
platforms,
very nice.
basically.
It is. That's all that they ever made.
That's all that we have. That's great. So you can get our games for a low, low price. Perfect just in time for the holidays.
That's right, yeah.
Brooke, are there going to be any Post-it note revelations in the future, next year? Like, what's your Post-it note New Year's resolution?
I can't give that away yet. That's
Okay.
too precious.
You're right. I'm
That's
sorry.
too precious.
I don't want to, ruin the surprise.
Yeah, but hey, thank you guys for letting me join the
No,
stream in 2018.
The stream is a whole lot better.
It's a lot better with you.
I'm really excited for 2019 and beyond.
Yeah.
I'm very excited for 2019.
There was definitely a barrier of making the stream better that needed a person to actually produce it, and I've always like, no one wants to, so we can't do it. And then you have clearly elevated the stream this year, so thank you so much.
Everyone in the chat, give Brooke an applause.
Yeah.
Hey, give yourself applause.
Hey, let's be equal and give me an applause, and no one else.
R for Ryan in the chat.
B, but not for Bentelman, for Brooke Army. Well, thank you so much, guys.
Yeah, this is great.
We will see you again in the new year with all sorts of stuff. And remember, as we keep working on new games this year, if you want to know what we're working on, you'll see them first on this stream almost
right.
always. And definitely play them first here.
Yeah.
So tune in and get your friends to tune in.
That's right.
Cool. Happy holidays, everybody.
I see you
Happy
next
holidays.
year.
Bye.